all in that regard. And that is why I would want to urge the youth, the delegates, and all of us to give him that chance.
I'll be asking you about whether he has any negatives, because some people have pointed to a few things. But before that, when we say that Kennedy Agyappong is able to redeem all of these things with his acumen for entrepreneurship and all of that, it makes it quite simplistic. Does it mean we have been on the wrong path for the last nearly 70 years? That those 8 years, we didn't... I mean, we are now suddenly finding somebody who has the magic wand.
I said that he's going to build on what the NPP government did.
Yeah, you mentioned 1D,
because
1F,
there's the 1D, 1F, and other opportunities that were given to businesses. But I believe that where he's coming from, with that background, you know, everybody comes with a plus from his or her background. I come with a plus from my background to the Public Accounts Committee. And so for me, that background that he has, he's done it before. He has various businesses around. And sometimes I listen to people, now cold store, now this, now that. But you must start from somewhere and replicate that idea on a bigger scale, which is the nation. And for someone who has been able to sustain certain businesses for this while, given that opportunity, given that support with the people around him and the party, I strongly believe that he can do that for the nation.
That he's
and
the
currently,
candidate, yeah.
Where we are, we need jobs. And consistently, that is what he's showing us. He's opening our eyes to the various opportunities. But then you need a bit of that support from government to enable the private sector also create that wealth that we are looking for to make sure it happens. That is what the youth are calling for, jobs. And a candidate has shown us through his own experience and through what we believe he can do, and to make that possible for us. Let's give him that chance.
That's quite interesting. Let's talk about what people have pointed to as Kennedy Agyappong's negatives. Atachian was once heard saying that Kennedy Agyappong cannot represent Ghana effectively at the United Nations. Some have said he doesn't look presidential, that he's not a presidential material, that he doesn't have sufficient PhD in economics or in something, he's not a big lawyer, and he doesn't fit the bill of a former Ghanaian president, Kwame Nkrumah, Buzia, Lehman, Rawlings. Well, I don't know how Rawlings fits into what I'm trying to say, but yes, Rawlings, perhaps that gives Kennedy Agyappong a certain line to toe that he's the next Rawlings. But yes, so people think generally all the presidents up to Rawlings, jump Rawlings to Kufuor, Professor Mills,